Hey, this is Red and I've not done a video in a while. I know I put up the ZD Toys Vision, but I've had that one kind of saved for a while because I've been kind of, trying to actually fix and work on a better general setup. So I hope this one is better. If you have any criticism, I know you can see the edges of the light box here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a bigger one. I couldn't find a bigger one. If I do, I'll definitely do that or create my own. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But today we're doing, Wonder Woman, the DC Comics Essential Wonder Woman. I'm trying to get it in frame here, but it is a fairly large box, and yeah, I'm kind of stretching out my hands to get it in frame. But take a look here. Wonder Woman. I believe this is the Jim Lee one. I don't know when this came out. Let's check here. If we flip it over when it came out, would be, there's the price tag. Although I didn't pay that much for it. Pay $58,000. I can't remember when it came out. Gee, okay, it doesn't actually say. But I know it's not that long ago. Maybe a couple years. I guess at most. So this has been sitting in storage for years. I got it on sale. So I'm looking forward to it because I do have a Wonder Woman, as you know from a previous review. But I wanted a good Wonder Woman. I really wanted one. And, I recently saw Wonder Woman 1984 and all that, and I really wanted a good one. So, I'm gonna unpack it, unbox it, and just do a quick review after. So, catch me after the jump. Now, we've got her out of the box, and honestly, usually in these videos, I like to talk about the accessories first, everything else first, but really, there's one accessory. Her sword. Now, this one came out slightly bent. I'm sure you could probably bend it back. It's pretty soft. I just tap on it. It's very, very soft plastic. Now, actually, I don't really like the sword, to be honest. It's really basic. It's a basic sword. Nothing too fancy about it. A short sword. Not even a long sword, which is, I guess, more in line with the Jim Lee design. But, okay, so then we get to the figure. This is kind of where things fall. I don't want to say fall apart. Because it is a nice looking figure. It is well detailed for the most part. But it's just not that good of an action figure. Those who like articulation aren't going to be happy with it. There are no foot articulations. The leg articulation is about that. Not much. Leg articulation is just not bad back, but she can't really do the splits, but hand, again, there's upper arm articulation. She hits there, and it does go up quite high on that regard. And then it does go around. Her head, very little because of the hair at the back. So, and I thought this whip would come off. It doesn't come off. So, never mind the fact that if we try to take it at what it's worth. Also, one thing I will note, so before I mention it, this is very loose. It's a very, very, very loose joint here. Now, it's probably fixable. It's not probably too complicated, especially when you're posing. It's not going to become a big problem, but generally, it's hard to get her to stand. So, she's standing well now, thankfully. Thankfully, she's not going to fall. And she looks good. She is well, in some of the other female figures I've bought, the legs are always very thin and wobbly, and they look like they've just been skipping leg day for the last 10 years. This is not the case. The legs are well proportioned. The arms are a little thin compared to the legs, to be honest. Looks like she's kind of, skipping arm day occasionally. But that might just be because it's a comic book, whatchamacallit, It's just a comic book design that what they're going after. This is more of a statue figure. She can do some poses, but you're not necessarily going to see her doing anything particularly interesting that you wouldn't get from a better sculpted Wonder Woman. There are better Wonder Woman figures out there. So why would you get this one? Well, you would get this one because you particularly like this design versus something else. That's the reality. If you wanted something that is highly posable, go for the highly posable one, but she is not necessarily going to give you that. She's going to fall there, yeah. If I can try to place her down a little bit more. Now, I'm going to check if the sword fits into her hands. It's not going to fit there because there's no replaceable. So only can be her right hand. Left. Right? Yeah, left hand. Right hand. Right. My right, anyway. My right. So it does. And I mean, it's a bit of a hard plastic, so it doesn't go in that. It goes in fine. Nothing fancy. Again, the kind of bent sword, the really soft plastic sword. Again, no shield either, which kind of confuses me because, you know, as much as Wonder Woman is known for her sword and the lasso of truth, she's known for her shield. And she doesn't come with it, which is kind of confusing to me. I don't know if this incarnation had a shield or not. I'm not quite sure. Again, if you know better, let me know. Either way, this is going to be a pretty short review because there's not much to say. It's well crafted. It looks great. But it's essentially a statue. A slightly posable statue versus a full-on, highly posable action figure that you would get with something like McFarlane. McFarlane's recently released I think last year, they released the 1984 Wonder Woman, with the gold armor. That looks so much better. It's also, mind you, this was on sale, so this has been sitting in stock for a few years, so I kind of get it. But either way, and there's also Mafex, I believe, does it, and I think SH Figure Arts has one as well, though I'm not 100% sure on that. If it's cheap, if you like the design, and you're mostly doing it, just have one pose, maybe slightly posable, and you love the design, get it for sure if it's on sale. But otherwise, you're probably better off skipping it, to be honest with you. This is not anything special. So, but anyway, thank you for watching. If you like the new style, the new video, everything else, I'm shaking the camera a little bit. I have to fix the camera angles and try to figure something out for that. But, you know, that'll take time. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't have a ton of money lying around to fix everything up. So I'll get to that when I can. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you again next time. Have a great day.